about your role as defensive captain. Can you tell us a little bit what you think about that role?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely an honor to have that role. Something that in the past I might have shied away from that type of role, but as you get older, you mature, you kind of realize how important someone who can kind of lead that effort with defense. And it's good because it's something I take pride in defensively. So it's something that kind of comes natural, and then I just got to keep working on being as loud and communicate as much as possible. But it's really an honor for me.
What are your job responsibilities in that role?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is in the huddles, just communicating with people in huddles, whether that's dead balls or free throws, or just making sure everybody knows what to do. Because I've played a lot of college basketball, so it's just as much as I can help the freshmen who haven't maybe played as much, or just getting everybody organized.
Does that put more responsibility on you for the finished product? Like if they score, kind of on the captain there?
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely a little bit of that, but I think everyone kind of shoulders that responsibility a little bit. So we all take pride in not having them score. And last game we did a good job, but there's definitely some areas we can continue to get better.
For both of you guys, TJ seems to preach the idea of making your deal work, and you'll be rewarded with more minutes. For both of you, how do you try to make your deal work, and what does it mean to you when you hear that statement or that phrase from him?
Yeah, I mean, I think it starts with us in practice, just, getting with what we do. I think they've done a good job setting us up what's just best for us, especially with me just kind of taking advantage of my skill set. So he's just putting us in positions to help us out.
Yeah, I think it's helpful how he simplifies kind of what we're supposed to do and makes it so we're not thinking about a million things. Like for me, it's just playing aggressive, hunting shots, and communicating on defense. And like for Blake, he just simplifies it down: offensive rebound, make the right play, and then play your game. So when it's simplified down like that, it makes it a lot easier, I think.
Blake, you get the alley-oop dunk. That had to have felt good first game in Hilton. But it felt like flow was impacted by foul trouble.
Mm-hmm.
What have you talked to TJ there, and how do you kind of rectify that?
Yeah, no, I think the last couple of games I've kind of been in foul trouble, just trying to be aggressive out there and kind of make an impact on defense, but I just got to learn to not foul as much. But, yeah, I mean, he talked to me today, and he told me that I want to have a great game tomorrow. I'm going to get a lot of minutes. I'm not going to foul. He's like, you're going to get a double-double. You're going to go have fun. So it's just being smart. He told me just be more aggressive. He said when you're early and you're in the right spot early, you're not going to foul. So some of that was picked up just being late. So he kind of he told me I'm going to have a great game tomorrow. So.
And Nate, TJ also said he thought you played a great game, even though the stat sheet, you hit the three early. That's your only points, but you drove and dished a couple times, got some assists, tough on defense as always. How do you manage the idea that, hey, I might not score 12, 14, 15 points, but I can still play a great game?
Yeah, I mean, it feels good knowing that, because you can really control your own destiny with how you play just by working hard on defense, making the right play, and staying aggressive on offense. It's not really fully determined on, like, how I play isn't fully determined how much I score, which I really enjoy, actually, because it takes a lot of the pressure off. So just being able to do all the other things, I think that's helpful.
Blake, in terms of defensively, I know that what you're being asked to do here is a little bit different than what you were being asked to do at Virginia. How much do you think that is just a learning process for you and understanding the aggressiveness of not fouling?
Yeah, I mean, I think at Virginia they wanted us to pressure, but they also wanted us to, not let people in the paint, kind of pack a line, keep everyone in front of us. So it's just learning. I think just the way we practice, we kind of get after it, and just translating it over. We're a little aggressive, and we kind of foul a little bit too much in practice probably. But no, it's all kind of the same concepts. Just keep them in front of you. Don't let the actions become easy for them. It's all kind of the same concepts. It's just being a little bit more aggressive, and they always tell me to err on the side of aggression, and that's kind of what I'm trying to do right now, and just watch film and figure it out from there.
For you personally, what has been the biggest challenge of learning and adapting to this defensive scheme that is a little bit different than what you've previously experienced?
I think we're switching. We do black five. I didn't switch as much at Virginia. So when you do that, just learning to kind of guard the guards and not foul and keep them in front of me. There's a lot more ball coverages. Like at Virginia, it was just left or right, and there's a hard hedge here. So I got to call ice. I got to call weak. the different. So that's kind of been the hard thing, is just figuring out when to call the different things. But besides that, it hasn't been too difficult.
Nate, TJ said the other night that he's using you as a sixth starter, and it being the second year in a row he's used a sixth starter. Is there any lessons you can take seeing how Kurt did it last year into this season?
Yeah, I think the things you can take from Kurt is more of a mindset thing compared to like our games are not that similar, but just the mindset that he would bring immediately. Like he came in aggressive as soon as he stepped on the court. Whenever he subbed in, pretty much immediately. So those are the type of things I think I can learn from Kurt is. Just as soon as you step out there, it doesn't matter if you start or if you come in right away, you still get the same impact. So, yeah.